Good morning, Dopey. Your favorite podcast. Now a YouTube show. Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to Good Morning Dopey, our deep yet shallow dive into the daily reflections. As you probably can tell, we are not in the Dopey studio, but instead, we're in my dad's kitchen. People are very interested in seeing my dad's kitchen.
Yeah.
This is Ask Aaron Carr, strung out author, unlicensed and not often solicited advice columnist.
That's not true. It is solicited. People write into me.
Today is April 16th. Here's my dad's kitchen. Hold on. Aaron, do you want to give a thing about my dad's kitchen?
Okay,
Yeah.
hi, here I am. I really like the posters that Alan has in his kitchen. There's Dave. You see a little bit, can you see the little skyline through the window? This is where we sit and record the Dopey podcast. We've got a little monitor over there. And
That's a TV.
oh, that's a TV?
My dad's TV.
Wait, now I'm going to give you back the
Here,
camera.
no, you're gonna read.
Oh, I'm going to read. Okay.
Read.
All right, ready? Okay. Daily Reflections readings, April 16th, Anger, a Dubious Luxury.
Dubious.
If we were to live, we had to be free of anger. The grouch and the brainstorm were not for us. They may be the dubious luxury of normal men, but for alcoholics, these things are poison. That's from the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, page 66. Dubious luxury. How often have I remembered those words? It's not just anger that's best left to non-alcoholics. I built a list including justifiable resentment, self-pity, judgmentalism, self-righteousness.
Is that a thing, judgmentalism?
Yes.
I've never even heard of that.
Oh my God, how many people? You know, so many people are so fucking judgmental.
I think I suffer from judgmentalism.
We all suffer from judgmentalism. It's false to say that you don't ever have judgmentalism.
I'm a total judgmentalist.
Self-righteousness, false pride, and false humility. I'm always surprised to read the actual quote. So well have the principles of the program been drummed into me that I keep thinking that all of these defects are listed too. Thank God I can't afford them, or I surely would indulge in them.
All right, I want to say first, when they talk about anger being, the main offender, resentment being the main offender, the dubious luxury, I always took it as like you couldn't be angry and sober. But you can be angry and sober. It's just when you get angry, I don't like how I look. When you get angry.
I don't like how I look on there either.
When you get angry, what you do is, I always see a lot of recovery in spirituality as kind of like a weird like strip poker. Like you have all these things, and when you lose a piece, then you're more exposed and more potentially you can relapse or whatever. So like when you're angry, you're shedding your ability to be compassionate or be rational or reasonable. So when you do that, all of a sudden you're not prone to be giving or happy or joyous or free, and you lose a defense against kind of relapse. But it's also just when you're in an angry place, you're not necessarily in a spiritual place.
And I think part of recovery is living life differently than we did when we were using. So for me, like part of recovery is like, yes, it's the absence of drugs, but it's also my quality of life. It's the quality of my relationships and sort of like the way that I find, not just find meaning, but create meaning for myself in my own life and make a difference, because those are the sorts of things that like build self-esteem, give us purpose, all of that kind of stuff.
Well, that sounds good. Stay strong, Dopey Nation. Fucking toodles for Chris.
Toodles.
Dopey, I'm face down on the floor. Dopey,